Maybe, yes. Okay. Lay down on the mat, as usual. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, legs straight and rolled outward. Roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. And allow your body to just relax, just melt into the ground. Pull it really gently, the back of the head away from the shoulders to lengthen the whole spine. And just for a few seconds, stay there, observing your body and observing your breath. The rhythm of your breath, the length of your breath. And now relax your forehead, eyebrows, and skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your cheeks and the skin on your face. Unclench your jaw. And let your lips open slightly. Allow your tongue to relax, become wider, and gently move toward the base of the throat. Relax your throat. Your neck, your shoulders. Relax your arms, forearms, hands. Relax your back. Relax your belly. Your hips. Groins. Relax your legs. Thighs, hamstring, knees, shins, calf, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? And if both moves, which one moves first? Observe it without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. The small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and even there, observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long, slow, and steady breath. Observe your lungs filling up slowly and getting empty slowly. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Long, slow, steady breath. From your next breath, take a deeper control and create a breathing cycle with the same length for the 4 phases. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, and pause. But keep it easy. No matter the length, keep the ratio going. Same length for the 4 phases. Keep it easy. This is not a challenge. You're simply playing with your breath. Sama breath. Same length. You have a good control of your body. Instead of blocking your throat, create a suspension. So use the muscles of your rib cage and of your belly to suspend the breathing technique, the breathing cycle. But still keeping then the throat completely open, just like you do in your normal breath. Even if this means that you have to adjust your breathing cycle in order to have the same ratio, the same length for the 4 phases, but maybe your breath will need to be a little bit shorter. This is not a problem. But if you can, create the suspended breath. Same length for the 4 phases. Inhalation, suspension, exhalation, suspension. When you do the suspension, the suspended breath, you will need to have less tension in your body in order to keep this suspension. And that is the idea. Keep your body relaxed and find the compromise on the muscles of your body in order to create this samabhriti with the suspension, with a suspended breath. Same length for the 4 phases. Keep it easy and soft. And while keeping this technique, observe your body. Observe your breath. Keep it as much as you can, relaxed. And from your next breath, go back to a normal one, not controlled. Allow your breath to become lighter and lighter, more and more silent. Observe that when you do the normal breath, you're going to use just the higher part of your lungs. Feel that. And now take control again. Breathe normally. Breathe in without stopping your breath at the end of the inhalation. Exhale with an exhalation longer than the inhalation. Inhale softly, easily. Exhale with a longer exhalation. Inhale normally. Don't force the inhalation. This is not the purpose today. But lengthen your exhalation. Keep the exhalation longer than the inhalation. You don't need to count. It's not important how much is longer. Just keep it longer. And allow this long breath to relax your body. Feel your body relaxing deeper and deeper with every exhalation. And now, just for 3 breaths, at the end of the long exhalation, hold the breath. If possible, just doing a suspended that breath. If it's a little bit too hard for you, just close your throat. And even there, hold the breath, but without challenging your body. Just play with your body. Listen to the body. Allow your body to relax while I hold the breath. And when you need to, inhale simply, easily, softly. Keep a long exhalation. And at the end of the exhalation, hold the breath. It will be just for a few seconds, but keep those seconds relaxed and easy. Find a sort of comfort zone within this suspended breath. One more time. Exhalation longer than the inhalation. At the end of the exhalation, hold the breath. Go back to a normal breath. Soft and easy. Take control again. Creative breathing cycle, starting on the belly. So allow the belly to expand, and then move up to the chest. Expand your chest, your belly, your lungs as much as you can. And release with a long exhalation. Fill up your lungs to your maximum. Even if now you're gonna feel a bit of tension, this is not a problem. You're just playing with the comfort zone. So inhale as much as you can, starting on the belly and then filling up the chest. And exhale with a long exhalation. And one more time, inhale. Exhale with a long and soft exhalation. Inhale one more time, belly, chest. And at the end of the inhalation, hold the breath for a few seconds. Then release with a long exhalation. And go back to a normal breath. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand to sit up. Do you have bolster, 2 blocks and 1 belt? Yes, good. Okay. Well, actually, do you have also a folded blanket? Good. Okay, so over the folded blanket, to have it long. Once that you have it wider than the mat, okay, yes, I will wait for you to fold it properly. Fold it one time. Okay. Now, Put it down on the mat and do a sort of, I don't know how you call it, the zigzag thing. Yes, a little bit higher. Try and do 4 times. Yes, like that. One more time. Okay, that's good. And now I want you to take one block, put the block not too far from the folded blanket. I want you to put your sacrum over the block, knees bent. Lay down over the folded blanket. The folded blanket are just under the shoulder blades. The arms are out of the folded blanket, completely out. Put your arms in cactus pose, belly in, and push the back of the head away from the shoulders. So we'll have a small push from the shoulder blades up to the sky. And keep in this position. I want you to breathe deeply on your chest. Try and expand and open your rib cage 3 times. Inhale. Observe the ribs moving away from each other. Exhale and push your chest against the folded blanket. You can even push with your feet against the ground to put a little bit more pressure on the folded blanket. Inhale, relax the feet in case you are using it, and expand your chest. Exhale, pushing gently with your feet. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Okay. Now, lift your hips and take with a block. Tap the tailbone under to lengthen your lumbar spine and really gently allow your hips to move down toward the ground. So the pressure on the back of your rib cage will be higher. Keep the lumbar spine long and 3 more breaths. Inhale. Expand your rib cage. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Roll on your right side. Push with the left hand, sit up. Move away the folded blanket. Now, take the 2 blocks, put the 2 blocks on the front of the mat and sit on your heels on the back of the mat. Put your knees as wide as the mat and check to have the big toes touching and exactly at the same level. Put your hands down on the ground, not too far from the knees. Belly in, but in a gentle way. So not contracting too much your abdominal muscles. And create circles with your hips and on the spine, both on one side and on the other side. Okay, now inhale With the exhalation, roll your hips backward, push your spine back, round your spine. Push with the hands against the ground to help you round your spine. Inhale, roll your hips forward, slide the shoulder blades toward the waist, push with the hands against the ground, move the chest forward and up, look up, exhale, look at your belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look at your belly. Inhale, look up. Okay, come back to a natural position. And now we're going to do exactly the same movement, but I want you to focus on the arms. And I want you to roll the arms inward as much as you can when you round your spine. And I want you to roll the arms as much as you can outward when you arch your spine. So focus really on the arms. Exhale, round your spine and roll the arms inward. Inhale, roll the arms outward. Exhale, inward. Inhale, outward. One more time. I want to keep on building this movement. I want you to put the push the hands down on the ground, and when you push the chest forward, so when you arch your spine, I want you to imagine that you're moving the hands toward the knees without moving it, but the impression has to be that. Since the hands won't move, it will be your chest pushing forward a little bit more without compromising all the other movements. So keep the movement of the arms inward and outward. Exhale, roll your hips backward, push your spine back, push with the hands against the ground, roll the arms inward. Inhale, roll your hips forward, roll the arms outwards, slide the shoulder blades toward the waist, push the chest forward, push the hands down and toward the knees. Exhale, round your spine, roll the arms inward. Inhale, roll the arms outward. Slide the shoulder blades over the waist, push the hands against the ground. Okay, and one more time. Okay, now take the block, put the block toward the front of the mat, and put your forearms over the block. Keep the arms completely straight and active, and push the arms back into the shoulder socket. So keep the shoulders wide. Push the chest down toward the ground. And just at the beginning, look at your hands. Look at your hands. Okay. I want you to feel the muscles around the shoulder blades working. Keep this muscle working that allow the head to drop down without compromising the activation of those muscles that you just activated. So the movement of the chest forward is still the same. It's just the neck that is released. Stay there. And really slowly come back up. Okay, good. Now, since it's hot, We're gonna do something that is, we did a beautiful opening in that area, but now we're gonna just step a little bit back. Take the bolster and put the bolster on the back of the mat. Take the folded blanket and fold it 2 times, just like a set of pillow. Put this pillow on the back of the bolster. Take 2 blocks and put it just on the side of the mat. Put your feet in Baddha Konasana. Keep the feet not too close to the pubis, and take a bit of distance between your sacrum and the bolster. Put your hands down on the ground and really slowly start leaning over the bolster. Take your time in order to find the good position. The end of the bolster, it is right at the lower part of the rib cage. So it's not touching the lumbar spine. It's just touching the lower part of the rib cage. So the whole rib cage is completely supported, but the lumbar spine are free to relax. Once that you found your position, take the pillow and put it just under the occiput, the bump behind your head. So also there, the neck is completely free to relax. Take the blocks and put the blocks in a position where you can support your leg, but in a quite comfortable way. It can be closer to the hips in case you need more support. You can also put it on the higher side if you need to, or just move it toward the knee to have less support in case you don't need that much. Once that you have this position, close your eyes and slide gently your shoulder blades toward the waist. Allow your body to relax deeper and deeper. You're supposed to be comfortable in this position, but you're still working just a tiny bit on the opener of the chest and on the hips. So find the position where you can feel your body gently, really gently working, but you can still relax. While still relaxing, take control of your breath and create a breathing cycle when you start the breath on the belly, and just like a wave, imagine that you're from the belly, you climb up to the chest to expand your chest. And also for the exhalation, you're following exactly the same way. Starting on the belly, so the navel moves toward the chest, toward the spine, and then the chest, where the ribs move closer together with the exhalation. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. Just observe this movement, this breath. And if it's really easy for you, start lengthening the exhalation. Stay there. Allow your body to relax while working. Allow your breath to be comfortably controlled. And while keeping this position, with your eyes closed, just to help you lower your body temperature, start your Sitali or Sitkarin technique. So if you don't remember what's Sitali or Sitkarin technique, you simply need to, if you can, create a sort of roll with your tongue and sting the tongue out in this sort of roll position. Keep some humidity inside your tongue and inhale through this tongue. At the end of the inhalation, close your mouth. Hold the breath just for a brief moment and then exhale from the nose. If you cannot do the rolling of the tongue, this is not a problem. There's the other version where you simply open your lips like a sort of Joker smile, keeping the teeth together and keeping the humidity over your tongue. And even in this technique, you simply inhale through the mouth. At the end of the inhalation, close the mouth. Hold the breath just for a brief moment and then exhale from the nose. Find one of the two techniques, but keep on breathing this way. Remember that you need the humidity over the tongue in order to lower your temperature and use this technique. If done properly, you will feel quite fast the temperature of your lungs lowering. And then the whole temperature of your body lowering. The idea is to create
this noise while breathing. Because this noise, it means that the air pass through the humidity of the tongue and create this cooling effect on your body. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, breathe slowly. Straighten your legs. On the ground. Just keep it relaxed. Now lift your head. Push with the hands against the ground. Move the bolster to the side and enter Dandasana. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Relax your arms. And now I want you to lean gently back in order to have a little bit more pressure on your sitting bones. Once that you've found a little bit more pressure on your sitting bones, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, bend your right leg, slide the right ankle under the left knee, then the left leg in front. Flex your feet in case you have a bit of pressure on the outer side of your ankles. Put your hands over the knees, sternum, lift the shoulder blades down. Tilt your hip forward and keep the arm and keep the spine as much as you can straight. Start leaning forward. When you reach your maximum, stay there. Keep a relaxed breath. And now, unwind your spine and go all the way down. Relax your belly. And observe the feelings that you have around your legs, hips, groins. But just become a witness without changing anything. Keep on relaxing the upper side of your body from the belly, chest, neck, shoulders, arms, face. If the feelings are a bit too intense, focus on your breath, observe your breath.
Bring your attention just on the breath. Bring your breaths. At the end of the third, really slowly come back up. Straighten your legs for Dandasana. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, lean gently back, just in order to have a bit of pressure on your sitting bones. Bend your left leg, like the left ankle under the right knee. Then the right leg. Flex your feet if you have pressure, a bit too much pressure on your ankles. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, put your hands over the knees, tilt your hip forward and start leaning forward. Go to your maximum with your spine completely straight. Stay there. You can relax the arms now that you're leaning forward. Good. And now unwind your spine and go all the way down. Just observe your body. Observe where you have some tensions. Some of them are there, you're working on. So if you have tension on the hips, groins, or legs, buttocks, you're working on that. So it's normal to have that. It is even beneficial because it means that you're working properly. But if you have tension on the belly, you can release that. If you have tension on the lumbar spine, you can release that. On your shoulders, on your arms, on your face, on your jaw, you can relax all those parts of the body. Let go. And even in this side, if the tensions are a little bit too much, just focus on your breath. Bring our breaths. And at the end of the third, really slowly come up. Straighten your legs for Dandasana again. And now, take the bolster. And put the bolster over the thighs. Move the bolster as much as you can against the belly. And now, round your spine and use the gravity to move the head in direction of the legs. Relax your arms. So since you have the bolster there, you're not going to move a lot. But just use this prop in order to create lengthening of the lumbar spine. But keep it soft, keep it relaxed. Relax your legs, your feet. Relax your arms, your hands, your neck. Now, lift your head, flex your feet. And if it's not too hard for you, start walking forward with your hands in order to grab your feet. Still keeping the bolster in this position. If it's a little bit too much, you can also grab the ankles or the calf muscles. Still keep the bolster in this position in order to lengthen the lumbar spine. Keeping this grip, keeping this length between the hand and the lower part of your body. Allow the head to move down again. And observe that just moving the head, you'll have different feelings on your legs, on the back of the legs. Your breaths. At the end of the third, really gently come back up, move the bolster away. Bend your knees, grab your legs, walk back with your feet and find a balance. Allow your body to relax. The only part of the body that needs to have a bit of control is the arms, just to keep the grip. Otherwise, allow your spine to relax. Your back will round a bit. Find the compromise between letting go the muscles and relaxing the muscles and keeping this small control in order to keep the position. And stay there. Observe that your body moves following your breath. And now I want you to observe one thing. Start contracting in a gentle way, in a subtle way, your mula bandha. And observe that your body will move accordingly. It's a subtle movement, but it is there. Last moment. Really slowly lift your head. Lift your shins, tibias. Put your arms parallel to the tibias. Keep the two knees touching. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Roll the arms outward to have the palm of the hand facing the sky. Keeping the two knees together, move the right feet down to the ground. As soon as you touch the ground, lift it up again, parallel to the ground. Left down and up, right down and up, left down and up, right down and up, left down and up, right down, all the way up and center, parallel to the ground. Left down, up, center, right down, up, center, left down, up, center, right down, up, stay up, left down, up, stay up. Stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the third, bend both knees, cross your legs, Lean forward, put your hands down on the ground, walk back with your knees in order to have a tabletop position. Create circles with your hips along the spine. Breath on one side and on the other side. Tuck your toes under. Roll the arms outward. Slide the shoulder blades over the waist. Inhale. And with the exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the chest toward the toes. Roll the arms outward. Lift the heels as high as you can. And at the meantime, push the chest even more toward the knees, toward the toes. Without compromising this push of the chest toward the legs, really slowly allow your heels to move down again toward the ground. Imagine that you're still having the folded blanket behind the shoulder blades. Feel that, feel this push. And breathe deeply on your chest. Stay there. Now, lean forward and enter a plank pose. If you need to, you can move your feet or arms in order to find a good position. Tuck the tailbone under, push the heels back. Stay there. Don't drop your hip. Really slowly. Now, without moving hands or feet, go back and Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the chest over the toes. And roll the legs gently inward. Not too much. But observe the changing on the activation of the muscles when you roll the legs gently inward. We just spread your heels outward. And go back in plank pose. 3 breaths. Strong and steady. At the end of the third, again, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the chest over the toes. Move the head as much as you can down toward the ground. Roll the arms outward. Roll the legs gently inward. Walk back with your hands. Push the hands, put the hands on the waist and come up. So you wanted to do a bit of strengthening of the arms, we did it. Tadasana. Big toes touching, heels gently apart. Tuck the tailbone under. Find your known position of Tadasana. Focus on the inner part of your Tadasana, the center of the body. And imagine that the center of your body, the median line of your body, move up to the sky. Just the middle line. But the outer one, so shoulders, arms, and hands, move down to the ground. 2 different forces. One move up, the other move down. One is linked to the sky, the other is linked to the earth. You need both energies. One lifting, one rounding.
And while moving the hands down toward the ground, while pushing with the feet against the ground to ascend, close your eyes. But with your eyes closed, focus on your hands, on the feelings that you may have on your hands. You can have your hands tingling, heating up, cooling down. Anyone is different, so I cannot tell you what you are going to experience. Just be open to any physical feeling or a mental or energetical feeling that you may experience. Just witness. Now really gently open your eyes. Find the drishti, fixed point in front of you. And keeping your drishti, lean on the left leg and lift the right leg. Open the right leg to the side and put your right feet in contact with the left leg. Keep the left leg gently bent, just a subtle bend, just in order to have more, to be more fluid in the movement. You will have natural movements. If you have the knee gently bent, it will be easier to find your balance, to find your stability again. Roll the arms outward, lift the arms gently, slowly. Bend your elbows and put your hands in prayer position, aligned with the top of the head. Move the elbows back and observe that when you move the elbows back, also your chest will open. Push the head away from the shoulders and stay there. Really slowly come back up, come back into Tadasana. Take your time. Lean on your right leg. Lift the left leg. Open the left leg to the side and put your left feet in contact with the right leg. Even there, keep your right leg gently bent. Roll the arms outward. And really slowly, lift your arms up. Just be open to all the feelings that you may experience in any part of your body. Bend your elbows and put your hands in the prayer position, aligned with the top of the head. Bring the elbows back in order to open your chest. But keep the navel toward the spine in order to keep the end, not spread it through the belly. Stay there. Lift a bit your chin. If you feel stable enough, still keeping your drishti, bring your attention to your third eye and observe if you may experience something. Really slowly. Come back to Tadasana. As soon as you reach Tadasana, close your eyes and bring your attention again to the third eye, just for a few seconds. Observe also and move your attention to the hands. Maybe to the belly too, and to the chest.
Observe. Witness. Really slowly up, open your eyes and go down on the mat. Prepare for Shavasana. Take everything you need to be comfortable in Shavasana. If you want to, you can use the bolster and put it under the knees. You can use the folded blanket to put it over the belly, just to relax your body in a deeper way. Just for first moments, observe your body, but not just the physical one. Go deeper. Observe the feelings, the emotions, before relaxing completely. At the end of Shavasana, we're going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax.
Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Chasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Slowly. Start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Gently stretch your body. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Hands in Inana Mudra, Uchin Mudra. Eyes closed, face relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.